Yeah.
Okay, fine. So let me continue with the topic. I thought Anu also will be going to join.
Okay.
So, but unfortunately, she didn't join. Okay. So let me continue with the thing now. Okay, fine. So you can let us go for Zoho books. Put it as there. Okay, fine. Okay, today I'll be teaching how to do the accounting model. Okay, still last class we have discussed about the item creations or a price list, as well as inventory adjustment, as well as we have done with the sales as well as purchase model. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any doubts with any modules?
No.
No, right?
No.
Okay, fine. So today I'll be teaching accounting module. Okay, if you click on the accounting module, you can see that manual journals. Okay, so in this manual journal, what and all the concepts you can, like what and all the entries you can make, you can pass through this. I'll be telling one by one. You can make a note. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Can I start?
Yes.
Okay. The first one will be you can do under the manual journal entry. You can pass a journal entry. Are you all writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, contra entry.
Okay.
GST payment, TDS payment,
Okay.
set of entry.
Set of entry.
Yes.
Okay.
Discount.
What?
Discount.
Discount. Okay.
Commission received. Capital introduced. General income.
Okay.
Due entry. Adjustment entry. Interest received. Depreciation.
Okay.
One second.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So these and all the things you are going to record under the manual journal. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So let us continue with the accountant module. So first, let me explain manual journal. So manual journal, to prepare that, so I'll tell one, like already I have given the list of the things what and all we can record under the manual journal. So for now, for explanation purpose, I'll be just taking as a capital introduced to 1 lakh, just take it as a 1 lakh. So if you're introduced, like if you're investing your capital, means that we have to record the tally and all. We used to record under the journals, am I right? Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
So here also you'll be recording under the manual journal. You have to enter, click on that manual journal. Please take a navigation path. Enter the click on that. New. So you can put a note. So since I'm creating a second one, and if you want to change the date, you can change the date. So note is nothing that it will be a narration. Okay. So now I'll be making as capital introduced. Let me take 2 lakh. In cash or bank. Okay, cash or bank. So this is how you're going to configure. So now I have introduced 2 lakhs in cash or bank. So here you'll be, if you have particularly any cash or anything, means you can mention it here, like the currency. So if you're dealing with the Indian currency, means you can mention it here. So now the journal entry you will be recording under this. Okay. So now what will be the journal entry for capital introduced?
Cash account or cash or bank account
Data to,
that are to capital account or that.
yes, capital account. Okay. So now let me put for debit. So cash or bank, whichever you want, you can select here. So let me take it as mm, 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 mm. Okay. So I have HDFC and ICICI. Let me take it as ICICI bank account. So how much? 2 lakh. Okay. Next credit side, capital. So I'll be putting in the credits. How much? 2 lakh. Okay. Next, you'll be clicking on the save and publish. Okay. So this is how you're going to do the journal entry. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So let us go for the next topic. So that is budgets. You can take a heading as a budgets. Budgets or a budgeting. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Budgets or a budgeting. It's nothing that, so you'll be knowing that. So when is in India, which date the budgeting will take place? They are going to announce budget.
Is it in the starting date of financial year?
No. It will be on Feb 1st.
February 1st.
Yes.
Okay.
Feb 1st, they are going to announce. So who is the financial minister of India? No idea. Nirmala Sitaraman. Okay. Hello.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, fine. So budgeting is nothing that I'll give one best example for you. If you plan for any trip, just take it as a Goa trip, you have planned means if you have a budget of rupees 10,000, okay, per person. So you're before going there, you'll be going to plan according to your budget, okay. So like for what is the for forecasting or estimating like what and all the expenses or as well as the incomes based on your things like obviously if you go for a trip means you'll be spending for a room, you'll be spending 5,000, as well as for DJ and other parties you'll be spending 3,000, and for purchasing things you'll be spending 2,000. So this is how you are going to do the budgeting, am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
So before you leave, so that is what estimating the things or forecasting the things of your particular budget according to based on your budget you'll be planning that. So that is what a budgeting. So each and every, if you come for a company or an organization, obviously we have to do the budgeting because so after completion of 1 year, so usually in the company and all they will be going to do on in the month of March, okay, end of the month. So because before starting a financial year they have to ready with the each and everything, am I right? They are going to close all the books of accounts. So by seeing the profit and loss, so which criteria they have to which sector or which are the things they have to focus, so they are going to decide by seeing the profit as well as losses account, and whether we got a profit or loss, so in which area they have to work, everything they are going to configure and they are going to plan according to that. So that is what budgeting. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So now I'll be teaching you how to do the budgets. So you can just click on the budgets, click on new. Okay. Name I'll be giving as a profit and loss budget. Okay. Profit and loss budget. So okay, and also if you are preparing for physical year, which financial year you are preparing, so that you can record it here. If you want, you can select the date for future also. Okay. So 2026-27, you are going to plan this, you can select the particular year. So and budgeting period. So if you want, you can prepare for quarterly also, monthly also, half year wise also, yearly wise also. Okay. So sometimes we'll be focusing monthly wise. We'll be go with the profit and loss, whether we got profit or loss, and based on that we are going to work, right? So if you want, you can select that also, or else you can go ahead with the yearly wise also. Okay. So now income and expenses account. So as already I have told you all, we'll be focusing more on the income as well as expenses. Now I'll be adding the income. Okay. If you want, you can go ahead with the expenses also. Let me take it as a general account as well as a discount. Or else let me take it as a sales. Okay. So in which are the areas will be the income will be generated, you can mark that. And if you want to add or remove here, both also you can do. Let me select the expenses. So we have varieties of expenses. So we can select rent expenses and salary, employee wages also. Okay, now I have selected the expenses also, income also. Okay, based on your balance, based on your profit and loss account, you're going to in which and all the areas you're getting the income, and in which and all the area you're getting the loss. So because we have to work on that, so that's why we'll be selecting that area. Next, create budget. According to that, you're going to create a budget. If you want, you can take it as a yearly wise, 2026 or 27. If you want, you can take yearly wise, or else if you want, you can go ahead with the monthly wise also. So can you see here? So 2026 we have. So generally income for April month, how much income if you want like a generate means you can just mention it here. So let me take it as a some amount. So this will be your plan for future. So these are the amount which you are focusing to generate. Okay, so this is how you're going to configure. And expenses, so here also what and all the expense you want to reduce, so you'll be focusing on that. So if you want, you can do the autofill also, according if you have already, if you're working means. So since I did not do any rent expenses and other stuffing, so I'll be adding by default. I'm planning for future days. Okay, so this is how you're going to analyze. So you can see now total profit and loss. So based on the income, I'm going to like minus all the expenses. Am I right?
Yes.
Always income minus expenses. So that is how you're going to configure and you're going to record. Understood?
Yeah.
So this is what the thing. So whenever the minus figure comes means it's a loss. Whenever the profit comes means it's a, whenever row symbols means obviously it's a
Whenever
income. Whenever there is no negative figure means automatically it will be a
savings or asset.
yes income. Okay. So this is how you're going to do the budgeting. Can you see that? If you want, you can go ahead with the quarterly also. So the thing is, if you change means obviously the each and every data will go. So I won't change. So if you want, you can change whatever the period you want. Okay.
Okay.
And you can see. So now you can see that how the budget will go. So I already have recorded all the incomes and expenses. So this is how the report will look like. Next, you can click on the view budget versus actual budget as well as your budget. Can you see that? If it is a over budget, since I don't have a proper data I have inserted, so because for your like I didn't prepare any invoices or other stuff things, so it will be a over budget. Can you see that? Whenever
Yes.
it is there is no minus figure or any negative figure means automatically if it is a positive means it will be a normal. So obviously everything will be over budget only because I didn't put any. It will be your budget and it will be a over budget.
Okay.
And also I don't have a capital also, right? So this is how it will. Understood?
Okay.
So you can see the actual budget as well as other things. Any doubts? If you want to export this budget also, you can export. And if you want, you can share also. Any doubts still here?
No, ma'am. It's clear.
Okay, fine. Let me continue. So, any doubts with the budgeting?
No, ma'am. It's clear.
Okay, fine. So let us go with the next topic. So let us learn. Next, let us learn the transaction logging. Okay. So if you want to log any transaction, it can be sales, purchase, banking. So regarding whatever it may be, if you want to secure the data, protect the data, means you can use the transaction logging. Okay. So for that, one the thing is you can just click on the log, and you can set up the reason. So because you can mention it as a, let me take it as a security purpose, anta. Security purpose. Okay, and you can lock. Can you see now? The sales as locked. Understood?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So this is how it will be. Okay, the sales as locked now. So if you want to remove that, means you can just unlock also. partially as well as completely. If you want to partially, if you want to do means you can go ahead with that. Fully, if you want to unlock means that also you can do it under there. And if you
Okay.
want to edit also, you can do the edit.
Okay.
Understood? And
Yeah.
same like that, you can do the purchase, banking, and accounting.
Okay.
This is one thing. So the next, let us go with the bulk update. Usually it won't be supported for us, but let me do the thing. So you can see that if you want to bulkly update the things, any regarding the things, if you want to update means you can update here. Uh, like it can be our transactions, whatever the, if you want to take a transaction bulk updations at as one go means you can go ahead here. Okay, so now you can click on the filter and update. So which account, so which account you want a bulk updations, employee reimbursement. So you can select the contact details of that particular person, and date range, from which date to which date you want to do the bulk updations. You can select it here. And if you have a total number amount, if you have anything, you can record it here. And you can search. Since we don't have any transaction, you can see that no transaction from this invoice. So okay, hello.
Okay.
So this
Okay.
is this is how, like if you want to update lump sum limits, you can comment, you can do it here. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So next, let us go with the currency adjustment. Currency adjustment, usually it won't be working much. Like if you have any currency base currency, if you want to make any adjustment, fluctuations, if it is anything has happened, or in the if you have any changes in the exchange rates, because already you have done a multi-currency, am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
So multi-currency, while doing that, if you want to update anything means, so you can come and you can do the updations here. Since I did not created any stuffings, so it won't be showing here anything. Okay,
Okay.
so that is how, I can say that one thing. So if we are dealing with any foreign currency, or if you, as I said, you any transaction, you will be seeing here. So that is what the thing. Okay, so I won't be teaching anything, because if you click on this also, you can see that currency. And here, if you want to do any adjustment, so just take it as a euro. So if you have any changes here, just take it as example, in the exchange rate, you have a different things, and in the data for today. So now let me take it as a euro. Can you see now?
Yes, ma'am.
Accounts receivable. So the balance by default it will takes place. So this is how it will be.
Okay.
Understood? Make an adjustment. You can make adjustment. It is adjusted now.
Okay.
So it will consider.
Yeah.
Understood?
Yeah.
Any doubts?
No.
Okay, this is how you are going to do the adjustment. So next, let us go for another thing I'll show you. If you want to add any currencies means also you can add it here. You can go with the, one second. Okay, you have to go for settings. There, can you see that setup and configuration? Under that, currencies. Here, if you want to add any new currencies, or any exchange rate, everything you can add it here. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And also, if you are preparing any purchase as well as sales, also you can do it here. So in the, while creating a vendors, so you can see that currencies. Am I right?
Yeah.
So can you see here currencies?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here you can select the euros as well as other stuffings, and
Okay.
you can upload that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So that is what a currency related things. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Fine. So let us go with the next under the accounting module. Mm, 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 mm. Budget is over. It's over. Competitions. Chart of
Chart
accounts.
of
Okay.
account.
So chart of accounts, it's nothing that. So already you'll be knowing in the tally we have a chart of accounts. Am I right? So what and all the ledgers, how much you have created, and by default here in the Zoho you can see by default these are the ledgers they have created. Can you see that? Under the GST payable we have these other things, and by default it will be created. If you want to create means you can just click on here and you can create. Okay, how you like it can be a bank. Just take it as an example. If you have any assets, just take it as example assets if you have. So let me take it as a furniture if you want to create. So let me take other thing. Furniture is already there. Computer and accessories I am selecting. So if you want to create means you can create it here.
Okay.
So let me show you that. Mhm. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So this is how you're going to create. Okay.
Okay.
So that is the thing. So the next will be reports. Okay.
Okay.
You can just click on the reports. So in the tally and all we had reports separately. So and we can view that here also we'll be having separate, but we have a separate folder for that. You can see if you want a profit and loss, you can select the report of that and you can view. Not only that, we have an option of selecting a year also. You can see today's if you want, or at this week if you want, month wise, quarter wise, year to date, yesterday's, previous week, month, everything is there. Whichever you want, you can select. Okay.
Okay.
And also not only report basis, if you want a cash report basis or accurate report basis, that also you can select. Okay. And if you want to put a filter for a particular things, it can be a any project you have done. Based on that, if you want a report mean also, you can select and you can put. Okay. So now okay, so this is how you're going to do the things. In cash basis we don't have anything. Cash basis we don't have anything, so I'm selecting accrual basis. Okay. Still we didn't pay anything immediately, so that's why accrual basis I'm not getting. So you can just click on the run report. By default the report will come whether it's a profit or loss.
Loss.
Yes, so that is how you are going to do. Not only these things, chart view if you want to view the chart, graph wise if you want to view means you can view. Okay, so anything up to you. So the next we can like here also you can see that in the horizontal way we have, and same like that we have a balance sheet also. So you can see the balance sheet. And if you want to change, if you want to filter for today's or per year, this year, everything you can put a filter and you can just click on the run. Automatically you'll be getting a report. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that is what about a report. Any doubts with the reports?
No, no.
Okay. Fine. So the next, let us go with the documents. So documents, it's nothing that so we have like what and all the source document in your day-to-day life, what and all you are using, right? So everything we can we can store here. It is kind of a file explosion. Okay. So if you want to add a file from the explosion, sometimes you will be knowing that invoices are very important in accounting department. Am I right? So in that time, so if you want to add any kind of if you want to upload a file means also you can go and you can, if you have any kind of things means you can just upload here. Okay. You can create and you can upload here. So
Okay.
like that. And you can store here. It is a kind of storage.
Okay.
Okay, now how your file exposure will be there. So each and every documents and all you can store here, right? So
Okay.
same like that, documents in the Zoho book system you can store. Understood?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, fine. So the next will be, okay. So we have done with the document. Next, so in the tally, it won't, in the education mode, it won't support us for the payroll. Okay. So if you purchase a license, means you can go ahead with the payroll. It won't support the payroll. If you want, you can go ahead and view the video and you can understand that. But it won't support us. Okay.
Okay.
Not able to do the payroll. And Zoho
Okay.
payments, the thing is you have to it's a completely online payment, UPI payment, card payment, net banking, everything is there. So by using that, you have to connect with your bank. How the UPI will work? Phone Pay, Google Pay, and all, right? Paytm. So same like that. First and foremost, we have to set up and we have to connect, and you can connect with the bank. You can register for the bank, and you can do the transaction through the Zoho itself because it's a completely internet based. So that's why. Okay.
Okay.
So this is what about for today. So rest of the things I'll be teaching tomorrow. Not it's not possible for tomorrow. I'll be teaching on Monday.
Okay.
Is it fine for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes. Any doubts with any topics?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did you are clear about the topic?
Yeah.
Yes. Fine then. So now I'll be going to wind up the session so you
Okay.
can practice once.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, tomorrow you'll be having a mock interview. Okay,
Yeah.
you'll be having you can attend it. They will be sending a link for you.
Mm.
So first you'll be having a test kind of things, entrance test. After that
Uh,
you'll be eligible.
Actually, on 9 o'clock, it will be training section or mock interview section.
It depends, but you should be on time. They'll be sending a link
Mm.
with the timings. At the
Mm.
same time, you have to join.
Okay.
Okay, and next you'll be having interviews from the HR department as well as you'll be having an interview from the technical department also. Okay,
Okay.
so I request you all to go through the each and every topics what and all till today we have come up to dated what and all we have completed
Okay.
everything and study well, focus well, understand,
Okay.
and you can be ready for tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, all the best. Do well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.